Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get... Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So New Mexico's offense will have its first possession of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality. Like, all power, all those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Phillips. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Just a short pass to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Phillips. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Looks as if we have an in. Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, New Mexico State will kick it off, but will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So New Mexico's offense will go on the attack first. Now, guys, let's not forget, last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever sense, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it down the left side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
And the Lobos are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense got him at the 27.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, what a caught! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Lobos!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So New Mexico State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into this season expecting these types of guys to be our...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Banks. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Rush is on him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Lobos will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab, it's Banks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And that was like the quarterback was just caught in a slow-moving vice, and eventually it squeezed him.
And listen, I like the call. I like to be aggressive. I know I can go for it on 4th down because we're going to do that anyways. That's just what we do. It's really fun, and I get to score more points when I get to do it. But when I see it's not there, throw the football away. Don't take the sack.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Lobos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Nice move, creates some space. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On the run, it's McKinney. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Lobos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Cole finds his man on the left. Now he gives him a little more breathing room as he works his way out to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To throw, it's Lindsey. Lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Aggies moving quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it down the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's trying to get it in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grab behind the line. It's McKinney. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Gives it on the option. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's McKinney. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Lobos look to keep this drive humming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. With the catch, it's Smith. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Pro catch tackle, bang, bang, bang. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He's open on the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give is to Smith. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. How about this? They go empty 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Gain of 13. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Here's a hit. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Lobos will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Right down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Banks. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Lindsey. He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage on that completion, but still a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. On target over the middle. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And the try is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Lobos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Lobos will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted deep in his own end. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the 3rd quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead. In the second half, you need your quarterback to play smart.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Man, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We've got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 10 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. The Lobos come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down,
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
And the Lobos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's it for the period. Break coming, and New Mexico State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
the defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury team.
The Lobos will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Pulls it, fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Fires left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Caught behind the line. It's Banks.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
So now it's second and long. It's a draw. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. He breaks a tackle. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He'll keep it himself. And they can't punch it in with a 1st down run, and the defense has 1 stop. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead.
Mexico State, 21. New Mexico, 10.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Eakin.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Eakin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Lobos will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
So maybe just to make the final score look a little better, they'll go for 2 here. Lipstick on a pig, anybody? Trying to barge in. He is denied. No good on the 2-point try, and the lead remains at 5. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal.